Hi, Dr. Paul Haider here. When we start doing meditation, we start feeling better. We have the anxiety come down and we feel good and we feel great in life. But then, what's next? What's the next step in that whole thing? Well, when we bring down the chatter in our mind, then we can hear the wisdom of the still small voice inside, that God within. And then we can allow ourselves to create our own moral code, our own ethics, our way of being in life, that way that we maneuver through what happens in our life. And from that we can decide how to make changes. And as we gather wisdom, which is actually what's happening, we're gathering wisdom through the silence of meditation, then we start to understand ourselves, and we build this moral base of ethical understanding of how we deal with the world when nobody's watching. And then, if we have something going on like we're constantly worrying, and we look at our compass inside, that moral code, or ethical code, or way of being in life, and we say, am I off course? And we bring ourselves back to center. Or maybe I really just started thinking that, the world's going to come to an end, and then we see our moral code, and that really is not helping me. And I bring myself back to center. Or maybe all of a sudden we get off center and we start drinking a lot in order to deal with our anxieties. And then we say, oh, that's not part of my moral code, my wisdom inside. And I bring myself back to center. This is what meditation's all about. And it's about allowing ourselves to know that all that anxiety that we build up as kids, oh, my dad beat me, my mother screamed at me, and all these things, that's not who we are deep down inside. We have all these things we call scars, but they're really not there. And we did go through them. At the same time, there is that peaceful, God-like quality of us deep down inside. And the more we connect to that, the more we find peace in our daily lives. It's interesting that I had an interesting meditation, and in the meditation there was Buddha on one side, a huge Buddha. He's on this one side. On the other side there was this mass terrible thing like war and rape and everything going on. And I was being pulled into that one, and all its anxiety and anger and different things were coming up, all these emotions. And all of a sudden this still small voice came to me and said, is this really helping you, Paul? And the compassionate part came in and said, we can be compassionate for those who are suffering, those are the victims. But should we also be compassionate for those who are the perpetrators? Are they not suffering also? They have no love in their life. Maybe they're suffering even more. And I came to this point where I had to say, I can't go there. So I went back to the Buddha, back to the God, back to the universe, whatever way you want to call the connection to the divine. And that's how we steer our way through life and find what's next after meditation. I love you.